Ali once floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, but in a fight with me, he will fall in the third round. This is the story of how a fan became a legend for the sake of his legend. On October 2nd, 1980, the legend of world boxing Muhammad Ali stepped into one of his last fights. His opponent was his former sparring partner, the future world champion, Larry Holmes. Ali was already seriously ill, showing the first signs of Parkinson's disease, but he entered the ring for pride, for his name. But pride could not save him from Holmes's punches. Round after round, Ali absorbed blows but refused to give up. His chin and willpower kept him where any other fighter would have already fallen. But the spectacle was painful to watch. His trainer, Angelo Dundee, unable to bear it anymore, raised his hand in the 11th round and stopped the fight before the final bell. "Stop the fight, he can't go on," he said. It was the first technical stoppage defeat in Ali's entire career. Elsewhere in America, a 14-year-old boy with tears streaming down his face was watching the broadcast on TV. His name was Mike Tyson. For him, Ali was not just an idol, he was a symbol of strength and courage. He promised himself that one day he would avenge the humiliation of his hero. Years passed. Mike became the youngest heavyweight champion in history, knocking out opponents with a speed and power boxing had not seen in decades. His aura of menace, his explosive combinations, his ruthless efficiency in the ring, all of this made him appear almost invincible. At the same time, Larry Holmes, already older but still confident and proud of his reign, continued his career. And in January 1988, their paths finally crossed. Before the match, Ali himself approached Tyson. He leaned close and whispered, "Break him for me." For Mike, those were sacred words. Round 1. Tyson wasted no time. He stormed forward like a predator, cutting off the ring, forcing Holmes onto the back foot. His head movement was sharp, his footwork relentless, and every punch came with frightening speed. Holmes tried to establish his jab, the punch that had carried him through his career, but against Tyson, it was useless. Mike slipped inside and answered with brutal hooks to the body and head. The second and third rounds were even more punishing. Holmes, once known for his toughness and composure, looked overwhelmed. Tyson's combinations were short, vicious, and calculated. The sound of his punches echoed through the arena like gunshots. Each clean shot brought the crowd to its feet. Holmes's legs began to betray him, and his attempts to fight back looked more like survival than strategy. Every punch Tyson threw seemed fueled not just by ambition, but by the weight of a promise he carried for years. The decisive moment came in the 4th round. Tyson broke through Holmes's guard with a devastating series, a left hook, a right uppercut, and another left to the side. Holmes crashed to the canvas. He somehow got up, but his legs wobbled like rubber. Moments later, Tyson unleashed another flurry, sending Holmes down again. Holmes rose once more, defiant but broken. Then Tyson delivered the final barrage, his fists a blur of speed and violence. Holmes collapsed for the 3rd time, and the referee stepped in to end it. Technical knockout.